It's really easy to lose heart sometimes when you're looking at the culture war. The wokeness seems to get worse every single day, and it's part of the rule that they engage upon. SJWs always double down. So every time you push back and say, you know what, a man in a dress is not going to be a she, her, they're going to go even crazier and do something even more ridiculous and start calling themselves like ZZM and words that actually don't exist. And that's exactly what we've been seeing over the last several years. But their pushes on this level are a show of desperation because they're not making money with these Disney movies anymore that are pushing this kind of agenda. And people are pushing back. It really, I think the tide started to turn with the Gina Carano deal. And I think with Eric July and his comic actually just breaking boundaries all the way around, we're starting to see that people are paying attention finally in conservative media. Now, I've been beating this drum since before a lot of these people. Back in 2016, I was out here just alone almost, writing articles for the Federalist and trying to get conservatives in like the mainstream media to pay attention to what we're doing. It was almost an impossible task, but there's a market for it now. It's being seen, and actually the regular mainstream media is noticing finally. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. This is my Flying Sparks companion. And if you want to stick it to the libs and get a nice comic that is like things used to be back in the day, if you want to have heroism, if you want to have real values for your heroes, this is a great spot to go. We don't have any of the pronoun crap going on. We don't have anything degenerate in here. This is a good story, just like they used to tell at Marvel and DC before all the corporate stuff took over. So that's what we've been trying to do. Flying Sparks has been great. It's sold more than 5,000 copies as a series. We've made over $100,000 of it. And this is our companion volume to kind of tie things up. Now, it's pretty cool. We have 80 pages of just standalone stories in here. So if you've not read my stuff before, it's a great place to start. I also offer volume 1 on the campaign if you'd rather start there. But I give 2 tiers too, because we are more than just a single book here. I've been writing a ton of books. I've got 18 novels and 12 graphic novels out now. And you can get my complete set right here at a discount if you want to go all in on everything, or you can just get the complete Flying Sparks. It's 6 volumes right here and also get a discount. And this is a great way to support our cultural efforts as we move forward. I'm going to drop that link in the description below along with my other links. I appreciate you guys for being there. So here's the article. This is from The Guardian. There's not a good reason to support The Guardian. Sticking it to the liberal media, how conservative pop culture broke out this summer. This is very interesting right here. So this is Adrienne Horton, and I don't know what side she is, but I'd venture to guess she's not on ours, just based on working for The Guardian. But here is the success of The Sound of Freedom. Jason Aldean and Oliver Anthony has created a moment of outrage to take center stage. It's beyond that. We're just looking for alternatives at this point. And of course, they're missing the stuff that's going on with our books, with our comics over here in the pop culture sense, because what's they're focusing on are the more directly political stuff. And this has been the tough part of this entire process of trying to get conservatives woken up about culture. Look, the SJWs have had a complete monolith, a complete monopoly on all culture for decades. And it's been this way for generations. While conservatives basically went to work, formed families, we haven't focused on this stuff as much. And so it's been a lot to try to get people to pay attention. And these people, Oliver Anthony, of course, The Sound of Freedom, those are directly political things. Believe it or not, yeah, child trafficking is political because the Democrats seem to be in favor of it. But when you try to do something like a Flying Sparks or something different like we've got with our novels, which are not directly political, but they just have those basic conservative values informing the stories, the media doesn't pay attention. And that includes this article right here. So you're not going to get stuff like Isom. You're not going to get stuff like Cyberfrog. You're not going to get stuff like my Stars Entwined series talked about on The Guardian here as pop culture successes. No matter how big of a success we end up being, those aren't directly political, so they know they're not going to get clicks on their political blog, and that's kind of what it's all about. That's the next step that needs to change, but I am very hopeful right now because just having this being reported on, it's the outrage that's creating this. No, it's people fed up and they want something different. They want good entertainment, and we're providing that over here. We are providing something that's completely different, that's optimistic, that's fun, and that's what's been missing from mainstream entertainment for a lot of years. So I am actually optimistic that this is even being reported on at all, because they used to just ignore all conservative attempts to do anything. But people are starting to wake up. This is an avalanche that is really just beginning. Like I said, I've been doing this since 2016. This is a long game. This is a generational game. It's going to take longer than just a couple campaigns and a couple months of success here. We're going to have to be willing to fight for the long run. You're going to see whoever sticks in this for the long run are the real deals here. The people who fade away are going to be the ones that didn't actually want to support the movement to begin with, and were not actually involved here. You're going to learn who's real quick, and you're going to learn who's fake and just kind of grifting on this as well. There's a lot to unpack here, of course, but I'm very happy that this is being reported on just by The Guardian, which is crazy, and it is a great sign for our culture in the future. Okay, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure to go down to Fund My Comic, which, by the way, is an alternative platform. This is a Christian conservative crowdfunding website. Everything we do here is, of course, supporting as much as we can on our culture war side here, and we want to support this platform too. Thanks for grabbing this. We'll see you soon.